Hi, boys and girls. Let's have some fun and draw together. Maybe even your parents would like to join in. Anyone in your household is really welcome. Today's project is recommended for first grade. There's a book called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, He Will Ask for a Glass of Milk. So that is what our drawing is of today. I don't have the book, boys and girls. It's at school. But I think you've all heard about it. There's a series of them. So we are going to draw our mouse today holding our cookie. I'm going to go ahead and draw with my pen. All you need today is a piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser. If you have something to color it in later, that'd be great. Let's start with our shapes. I'm going to use a marker so you can see better. Remember to hold onto your paper with one hand, draw with the other hand. The first shape is a circle. Anywhere on your paper, you can use a scrap piece of paper also. Next shape is a dot. It's a circle, but we color it all the way in, so we call it a dot. The next, do you remember the name of this line? Very good, boys and girls. Horizontal. Can we all say that together? Horizontal line. Next line, do you remember that one? Vertical. Very good. Vertical line. Very good. We have one more line. Remember the name of that one? Diagonal. Very good, boys and girls. Let's say it together. Diagonal line. Okay. Then we have our half circles. A U. An upside down U. Looks like a rainbow. A C and a backward C. All of these are half circles. So if we put them together, it would make a full circle. Then we have our angled lines, which are our V's. A regular V, an upside down V, which looks like an A without the crossbar, a sideways V, and another sideways V. Very good. Then we have a slightly curved line. Remember, it is not as curved as our upside down U or rainbow. It's not as straight as our straight line. That's why we call it a slightly curved line. Then we have our lazy S. Our lazy S laying down or horizontally, we call a hill and a valley. And then we've been doing spirals lately, which is just fun. So remember, you start in the middle. Looks like you're going to do a circle, but you go past that point and just keep going around. And remember, they make wonderful snails. That's why they're fun. All right, so those are our shapes. Remember, we're going to do them before every project because it just makes it easier for us to draw. All right, so I'm going to start with his eyes. Now remember, you can make the eyes any way you want, but I did the first eye with a circle right around here. Let's use a darker marker, boys and girls, so you can see a little better. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do one circle for one eye. There's a good amount of space between, at least 2 fingers, for the other eye. So we have 2 circles. Our mouse is definitely looking down at that lovely cookie. So I'm going to do a half circle right in the middle of the eye. Another half circle in that eye. And then I'm going to darken most of it in. I'm almost going to make it a dot, but I'm going to leave a little white showing. Okay. If you'd like to put in eyelashes, you may. A couple slightly curved lines. His eyebrows are way up here. Okay. So after we've done his eyebrows, we can observe that the ears are right above that. So right here, I'm going to do a nice big upside down U. On this side, a nice big upside down U. With me, everybody? To close it in here, the way I did it, you can do it any way you want, but I did one little half circle and another, so it has a little dip right there. I kind of like that. Now if you notice the face, the sides of the face go very closely to the eyes, right? And almost look like a heart shape, and then we have his nose. Okay, so we'll try to do that as best we can. This side it looks like I can do easily to the close to the eye, so I'm going to do more of an angled curve to about there. Go here, same thing, I have to really curve in. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to try to end in a point. I can close it in, and then I can put his little nose in there. Either a circle or an oval. I did not give him whiskers, but if you like whiskers, you certainly can do that. You can do the inside of his ear, another upside down half circle or rainbow. So we've done the face very nicely. Now we're going to start ahead on the body. Look at his neck, a nice thick neck. So a line here, kind of slightly curved in to about there. So you finish the neck. Now we're going to make his arm. This arm here. So it's going to angle out first, and then kind of curve, change directions, and come this way, right? Okay. So here we go. We're going to start right here. Go out with my angled line. You decide how far it's going to go until you think his elbow would turn. And change directions. Let's go to this side, same thing. Going out with my angled line, curving in, or making that little curve, and then a diagonal line down for the rest of his arms. Now I'm going to go ahead and make right here his hand holding it. So I'm going to do a half circle there, and then a little half circle. And then I'm going to do a mirror image here. So I'm going to go straight up and a little bend right there. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to do a bigger half circle there, smaller one for his thumb, then come in the same way, mirror image of his arm, change directions a little bit. I'm just going to go in that much is fine with me. Now, now we're going to go ahead and put it as Cookie, because his Cookie is in front of his overalls and the rest of them. All right. So now, like I said, I want a nice big cookie, so I'm going to do a very big circle, but I'm going to have to cut it up, right? Because it's not a full one, because I'm not going to draw on top of my hands that's holding it. I'm going to say, excuse me. So I'm going to start right about, I guess, here's good for my cookie. And I'm going to go over to here with a nice half circle. So there's the top of my cookie. I'm going to say, excuse me, hop over. Excuse me, hop over. Now, boys and girls, it's okay to turn your paper, like to get a better way to get another perfect circle. So if you're doing it and you want to turn your paper to finish that up, if it's easier for you, go ahead and do that. I'm going to close mine up. All right, nice big chocolate chip cookie. So if it's chocolate chip cookie, I certainly need my chocolate chips. I don't have a brown marker, I was looking. Okay, so I'm just going to do it with my black marker. Lots of chocolate chips, boys and girls. That's my favorite part of the cookie. All the chocolate chips. Yeah. All right, so when you've gotten enough chocolate chips in your chocolate chip cookie, always go back and add more. But we are going to continue now in making his, let's go back and do his overalls. and then we can continue in making his pants and legs there too. So his overalls start up here, right on the neck, with 2 lines down, ending about here. So here's my first line, and then another line. Remember I said stopping about right there. It's got a circle there because that's a button. On the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Line down if it's slightly curved or straight, and a circle there for the button. And you're going to close in the overall with I did a little curved line with a little top there, kind of opposite to what I did there. Then you're going to come down with the overalls. They start on the other side of your strap. So you're going to say, excuse me, hop over, bring it down. Excuse me, hop over, bring it down. So now we have his overalls, and now we want to bring them down here, but we're not going to draw in front of our cookie that we made. We're going to hop over, right? We're going to say, excuse me, so excuse me, hop over, right about there for me. I'm going to come down. At the end, I kind of made his pants a little frayed. So if you want to do some sideways V's, you can. And then once you feel the legs are long enough, or the pants are long enough, I'm going to close it in with a slightly curved line. I'm going to go to this side and do the same thing. I'm going to come to here first. Excuse me, hop on down. Here's my other side of the pants. Get to there, make a slightly curved line. Now all I have to do is come up. You guys with me? I'm not going too quickly, am I? You guys are so good by now, I know. All right, so we've made the pants. We're going to stop right here and bring a line up, a vertical line, and up here another vertical line. You decide how high you want to go to make his overalls, and then you're going to close that in. And then we need some feet on him, right? So you can make the feet any way you want. On this side, I started right here. I did a vertical line, then changed it to a horizontal line. If you like the way I did the feet here with toes, little V's or U's, you can do that. Come back to there, and then up. If you'd like to change the way I did the feet, you can. Same thing on the other side. However you did this side, go ahead and do it on this side. All right, now we have some feet. I have a little pocket in my overalls there. Okay, maybe some stitching. Stitching around the pockets. All right, so remember what the book is. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. So we can't forget our glass of milk on our picture today. So our glass of milk, we're going to start with the sides of the glass, which is a vertical line down, come to the bottom, line over. It can be slightly curved because of your glass is rounded. Then the other side's going to come up. A little sloppy right there. And then you're going to close that in with a half circle and close it in with another half circle. And if you'd like to write milk on it, I did an M-I-L-K. Now if you'd like to do a different glass, or maybe a mug, maybe instead of milk you'd like hot chocolate or something like that. Anything's good. So, but we do need to put it on the floor or the table, wherever he is standing. Okay? My guy, I think he's on the floor. Somebody was nice enough to give it down to him. So, whatever else you would like to add to this, you may. If he's outside, you can give me a nice outside scene. If he's inside, you can show me that by making a window that he's looking outside. Okay. Somebody looking inside. If it's outside, you can give me some mountains, whichever you'd like. I'd like for you to use your creativity, have some fun, and enjoy drawing. I hope I see you guys soon. Take care.